Okay, hey, what's up, guys? Today I wanted to show you a game plan video for our latest war. This war is super close, we're way outmatched, and they need me, one more of the last attackers left, and they need one of us to 3-star a Town Hall 10. So this is the enemy clan's lowest Town Hall 10. This is a 45 on 45 war, so they only had 2 Town Hall 9s, and I think we have 9. And we're still winning, but they have the chance to at least tie us, so we really want to win this. Anyway, analyzing this base, it is a Dragonflower base, and so I want a Queen Walk, but I also want to try Law Looning. I would try hogging this base, but I honestly don't have enough practice with hogging Town Hall 10s yet, especially not with 2 multi-target Infernos. So my plan is drop the Queen here. I think if I drop her here, it will lead to her marching around this way of the base. The reason I think that, and it seems counterintuitive, like, oh, you drop it there with the camp right here, she's obviously going to go left. But if you think about the AI, she'll take out this building, this building, this building, and then this building. And once that's out, that's where the funnel's going to be. Because she's then going to take out this, and this. And then when she comes over here to start taking out these buildings, these are all too close for her to walk away from to come all the way back to here. Okay, so assuming that's the case, she'll shop around the base this way. Once she gets to here, once she starts beating on this storage, I'm going to put my king down because time is going to be an issue. And if I plan on queen walking all the way to this air defense, that's just too much time for me to get all the way there with her by herself and Lalu in the base, especially the core. So once the king's down, his whole job is to clear out these buildings here, all that trash buildings, or all those trash buildings, and take fire from all these defenses. As the queen comes in, all she has to do is take out the buildings behind the walls, and it'll move a little bit faster. On top of that, once the king takes out this camp and the queen takes out this wizard tower, I'm going to activate their abilities to help push them even faster through this area. I really want that air defense down by the time my La Lune starts on this end of the field. Okay, so once they get here and I activate the abilities, I'm going to start the La Lune, drop the clan castle in from this direction, 1 hound, 1 loon, 4 loons on that archer tower, another hound here to get the attention of everything in this area, and then start dropping loons, 3 on the mortar, and then 2 over here and 2 back here. They're going to target the mortar at first, but if these balloons take it out quick enough, they'll retarget and hopefully take out those 2 defenses. Once the hound gets in range of this archer tower, 3 loons, 2 loons, hound, spam the rest of my loons on this corner. I only say that because I'm not 100% sure this is going to be down. And if it's not, I'm going to have to put loons there to take it out. Otherwise, these loons that come in here will shop their way around this way, and that's not what I want. I need all the loons to push in towards those Inferno towers. Like so. Okay, so once all of those are down, it's time to place spells. And this time around, I'm going to go with Haste because I upgraded him to level 3. It's not pink. Let's go with red. We'll go Haste here, a Haste here, and a Haste spell here. Once they get in range of that Inferno tower, I'm going to freeze it. What color would be good for freeze? We'll go with royal blue because I don't have my colors set right. So freeze there, and then rage spell in here. And that rage spell is really, I just want the edge of it hitting that Inferno to help them take it out, but also to get them to fly through here faster. And this is also high hit point building here too. It probably won't hit there. I'm going to lean it more this way than I am this way, if that makes sense. Because I feel like the bulk of my loons are going to get here, and if they get there fast enough, the loons that are down here will push this way towards that Inferno. At least that's the hope. And then once we have the attention of this Inferno, we freeze it also, and I'm hoping it'll freeze this as well. There's also a damn Tesla here, and I'm pretty sure we can get that if we place the freeze just right. And then we'll put our 4th haste spell here to bridge that gap. And once the balloons get there and take all that out, my last haste spell is going to go here, just to help them get up there, especially because that's a high hit point structure, and there's no telling how much time's going to be left in this raid, if all goes well to this point. But we're going to find out. This is very complicated. I've never done this before, so this is kind of me floating a hope and a prayer and seeing what happens. Alright guys, next you'll be watching the replay and seeing what happens. Alright guys, so here we are. Here's the replay. Zoom in a little bit. So there she goes, and I'm really hoping she goes right, but the plan is still going to be pretty much the same if she goes left. She pretty much takes those out in the sequence I was expecting, and once that collector on the left was gone, I figured she was going to go right. I didn't know she was going to go this hard right this early, and that scared me because I really needed that air defense down. But then she ends up cutting left and beating on that storage, so I knew she would take down that air defense. So that worked out pretty well. Let's see. I think I'm going to fast forward it 2 times just because it's a little boring to watch this. Takes out the wizard tower, the camp, archer tower, just clean up some trash buildings. And notice this is taking a long time. Like, we are already at less than 2 minutes left. And there she goes beating on some of that stuff. Now, she starts beating on that storage, and I waited too long. Oh man, I panicked. I was just nerves, something. Anyway, so he goes down, but she took a few whacks at that, and you could see that her little healers started taking damage, and that, man, I knew. I just had a feeling. Anyway, so she's cruising around, doing her thing. He's doing his thing. The timing's a little off, but that's okay. Let's zoom out because the Laloon is going to start pretty soon. So there he goes, and there she goes, and there goes my clan castle, loons. 3-2-2, 3-2, lava, and a bunch of loons. And I just noticed that lava hound didn't get up there to that air defense up there. What a bummer. But anyway, so there goes my haste spells, rage spell, freeze. I was really thinking those loons were going to try to go up, so I waited to freeze, but then they didn't, so I went ahead and put the haste. Everything's going pretty decent. There's still 40 seconds. And that balloon just doesn't get that Inferno Tower. That kind of sucked. But anyway, so they take it out, and they start moving north. Everything's going pretty good, but time is looking like it might be an issue here. Some skeleton traps popped on the ground. The enemy hound just popped, attacking my hound, which is good, but also attacking my balloons. We're coming over, going to get that clan castle. My troops are kind of cleaning up some of the garbage around the outside. And the clan castle goes down, and they target the damn king, of course. And that raid is over. Well, it was a good try, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Later.